right, set a beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wah, 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 lift it up.
What's up? They say, I didn't say it. They say it's Christmas Eve. Or how the people in Georgia say Christmas. How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. I hope y'all are having a wonderful hump day. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful hump day. We are here. Yes, it's Christmas Eve. I hope y'all wrapping them gifts. I hope y'all got all the slutting y'all needed to do out of the way to get them churn their gifts. If you slutted and you didn't buy them churn gifts, I hope the Most High drop your coochie on the ground. Yes, I do. If you was around here selling your rear around this time of the season, if you didn't sell it to buy gifts for the churn, I hope it fall off. Yes, I do. But for the ones who sold it for the gifts for the churn, salutes. You gotta do what you gotta do. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. That's what they said. Erica said it. I didn't say it. So I'm here to salute all y'all that's doing what y'all gotta do. I know a lot of people like to be like, it's that white man pagan holiday. And then you going around and ruin Christmas for them churn. Telling them churn they ain't got no Santa Claus because you ain't got no money. Stop it. Stop it. Let the children have their Christmas. Let the children believe in Santa Claus. You still believe the left or the right is going to save you. So if the churn want to believe that a clear fat ass man is going to fall from his ceiling and leave gifts under the tree, then I say, God damn it, let the children believe what they want to believe. You niggas still believe that some clear man in the White House is going to come down the chimney and save you. Let them churn have their Christmas. Now, since you done woke up, don't mess up them churn holiday. Please. Let them churn have their Christmas. Just because you don't want to celebrate don't mean nothing for them churn. Them churn want to be able to go back to school after the holidays and say what they got for Christmas. They tired of going back lying. They tired of going back lying to them friends talking about what they got for Christmas because you want to wake up. Girl, please. I'm just saying, no, but for real though, y'all. For those who do celebrate, seriously, y'all, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. For y'all who don't, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It is what it is. I do think that it's something innocent for the children. I do. Probably because I was a child who loved Christmas. And my mama became a Jehovah's Witness girl, worst day of my life. Ooh, I'll never forget it, girl. When she became a Jehovah's Witness girl, I hated them. I said, die, just die, girl. I just wanted to take all of them and wrench them by the neck, girl. I just hated them. I said, Lord, when I grow up, I'm never going to church again. I swear to God, I said that. I swear to God. It was a time. I think I got PTSD. Let's move on. But y'all come on in. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope y'all are grounding, meditating, and or praying. If that's what you need to do, just get in touch with the Most High God. He's within you, not outside of you. Do your genealogy, Black Americans. If you are on here, do your genealogy. You have to do that, okay? The only way you're going to find out, number one, who you are. Identity is the first step to freedom. Identity is the first key to freedom. So first of all, you need to understand who you are. And also, once you understand who you are, you can go find out where your reparations are. You can go get them. So please make sure y'all are doing your genealogy. We got a show today. So Nicki Minaj is still in the headlines. The people are windmilling, going crazy. They still wigging out on Nicki. Nicki done came out and gave the Barbz new rules moving forward. So if you are a Barb, Nicki's got some rules for you. So we're going to get into that. Also, Joe Budden came out and canceled Nicki. He said he's done with Nicki. He don't want nothing to do with that girl. And all types of stuff. We're gonna get into that. But remember, he's controlled. Then we got more of the F the Streets movement. More rappers are coming in and talking about it and joining in the conversation. We had Wacka Flocka joined in, and a few other people joined in, and we're gonna get into that. Also, Tylor Chase. I don't know this little boy. Now, I didn't watch a lot of Disney, but my daughter did. This little clear boy, Tylor Chase. I don't know him from a show, but he has the most familiar face, and we're gonna get into it. Apparently, he was found homeless. Mind you, this was a Disney kid that made millions of dollars, but he was found homeless, bipolar, probably on drugs. I don't know it to be a fact. And his co-star, who happened to look, I want to say he's FBA, but his co-star found him and gave him a place to stay for the holidays and gonna try to get him in rehab and get him straightened up. Now, the reason I want to talk about that is, number one, the story itself is just sad. But two, we need to talk about what Disney is doing to children. Because a lot of Black Americans send their children, or try at least, to send their children up through Disney. I remember this girl I went to school with. She wanted nothing more for her son but to be on a Disney Channel. And he is a good actor. He was a good actor. And she didn't, I want to say at one point he didn't make it all the way, and she was so upset. But I'm thinking now that I know what I know, girl, that was God watching out for you. You never know, because I don't know no child come from the Disney Channel that's doing okay. I don't know none. I know some that you could look at and be like, she might be all right. But I don't know not one Disney child that is okay. Even the ones you think are okay ain't okay. Okay? So if you or somebody you know went down there to put your child up for Disney and they never got chosen, count your blessings. That was God looking out for you. That was your ancestor saying, not this one. So count your blessings. Count your blessings. We're going to get into all of that and a few other things. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video. And like I said, Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. Merry Christmas Eve. So let's jump right into it. Now, I ain't going to lie. I'm going to mention it because this on my mind. So is it true? Because you know I've been paying attention. Nah, I'm gonna say it. I want to say it. Is it true that Tasha K threatened to strike down to the ground Armand channel for using her content? Put it in the chat. What did happen? I saw somebody had said. So I don't know if y'all been following the beef between Tasha K and Armand. I guess Tasha K did a interview with Milagro Grams, and during the interview, they spent a lot of time talking about Armand. I ain't gonna lie. Well, then Armand did a reaction to the video, as he should. And from what I heard, I don't know how true it is. They said Tasha K went on Twitter or somewhere and was like, Shet about to strike your channel down to the ground. And listen, you only need 3 strikes for your channel to disappear altogether. She was going to strike him twice. That's sad. I want to say they say he took the videos down. If that's the truth, let me shut up because I want Tasha K to come strike me. But I'm going to just say this. As a content creator, I think that's messed up. We all content creators. Everybody's reacting to something that belongs to somebody else. Good, bad, or indifferent. I just think as a content creator, I don't think that's right. I don't care what he over there saying. I as a content creator, but who am I? I'm over here minding my business, but I heard that and I was like, and then I started thinking a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm going to keep to myself. But then I was like, at any rate, yeah, it's heavy out here in these streets. Y'all keep your head on a swivel, put your seatbelts on, and be careful. It's heavy out here in these streets. It's heavy. Girl, the people ain't playing fair. They want your whole platform off the platform. That's crazy. That's a heavy threat. To say I'm going to strike you 2 times and I can only get 3? Ooh, I don't know what I watched it live. I don't think he said nothing worth that. I don't think nothing he said was worth her threatening his whole platform. That's just my opinion. Yeah, these YouTube streets rough. And you know when I learned that? When Jaggler put a spell on me. Girl, I was over there trying to get in the people business. Girl, I got cussed out down to the ground. Girl, I got cussed out from the left, the right, the up, and the down. And guess what? I took it in stride. And then after I got cussed out, I said, let me go ahead on my business. See? That's what I said. I told me. I said, now that's good for you. That'll hold you. That's what I told to me. Mind your business. And ever since then, have I minded my business? Absolutely not. I just peeked through the bushes. Girl, please. Girl, please. Ain't gonna mind my business. I just peeked through the bushes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's rough out here in these streets, though, bro. It's rough. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want beef for nobody. Them go through my channel and be like, bitch, you used my video 3 years ago. What? Next thing you know, my whole channel going, girl, I'm scared. I'm sorry. Girl, I ain't mean that. I'm going to take the video down. Bitch. Girl, my bad. I was just playing. Girl, I just be on here playing all day. You don't be watching my channel? Girl, I just be playing. Duh. I'm going to take it down. Chill. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to lie. That day, I don't like that. Because I feel like as content creators, it'll be messed up for somebody to go strike her channel down 3 times because she's used other people's content. I mean, regardless, take the beef off the table. I don't care about Armand or Tasha. Let's say we're not even talking about them. I just think when content creators go and strike other people's channel for using their content, don't get me wrong. If you just using my stuff, I'm going to come strike you. And I only struck one person because they was literally taking my whole video and reposting it. That's the only time I ever struck anybody. I struck one person because he was going to get all my videos and then reposting them. He wasn't even adding commentary. But what I'm saying is, as it pertains to content creators, we know the game. We all reacting to somebody's content. We are. Rather it's content from Instagram, Twitter, it don't matter. Everybody on here reacting to somebody's content. And I think it would be unfair for me to go and say you can't use my content while I go and use everybody else's. But I don't know. My brain is different. I think differently, and that's just my opinion on it. I just think that was messed up. But let me mind my business, bald head Tasha. I don't want no smoke, girl. That's between you and Armand, okay? Now let's move on, y'all. Let's get into the show, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel first and foremost if you have not already. I did a live yesterday on the Dollhouse, and I talked about Baddies and Krishan for anybody who want to go check it out. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. But I got a honorable mention I want to share with you guys really quickly. You know, mental illness is real. And y'all know I love me some Kimberly Denise. Y'all know I love me some Kimberly Denise, girl. I used to sneak, listen to me and listen to me good because my mama didn't play like that. See, my mama wasn't like y'all mama. I couldn't be in the house talking about I used to be scared of it. Now I throw hits to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. I couldn't be like that at my mama's house. My mama didn't play like that. So I had to sneak and hide and do it. And I did it very well. Okay, girl. And I am the biggest Kimberly Denise fan there is. Trust me and believe. But I've always known that my girl, Kimberly, has a very, very serious self-esteem issue. I knew that with the plastic surgery, but as the plastic surgery got worse and worse and worse, I knew. I said, yay, something deep is going on here. Well, I don't know why Kim randomly posted this. Maybe because Nicki getting fired up. And I'm here for it, but I wanted her to really post something different. Kim posted this video, to tell us that she has no filters. Let's look into it. And I'm going to tell you what I think about her telling us she don't have no filters on. Check it out.
Yeah, he thought it was Photoshop.
Thought it was Photoshop.
Yeah, I thought it was Photoshop. Y'all want me to be ugly and insecure so bad, but then you would be out of work. Stupid bitch. Yeah, you thought it was Photoshop.
Cow bungalow, bitch.
see you, baby. That was your little girl back there cursing. Give me my belt. Was that Royal Rain back there cussing? Get my shoe. Somebody pass me something to throw at Royal Rain. Was that Royal Rain big head ass back there cussing? Because if so, I'ma whoop you and her ass. That ain't cute. That is not cute. You make me want to go grab a slipper and hum in that Royal Rain. Hey, yeah, I said it. In the back cursing. That ain't cute. Somebody gonna pop in these streets. I keep telling y'all about raising these entitled sparrow children and putting them out in the street. Somebody gonna pop her. You better get her. Now back to you. Kimberly, what's going on? Now, this is my thing. This would be a flex if this was the natural look for Kimberly. If this was Kimberly's natural look and she's 50 and she on here saying no filter, bitch, and all of this, I would be here for it. But girl, it is a filter. You do have a filter. You just bought a permanent one from the doctor, honey. Well, I like you, Kim. I love you, Kim, but I'm not going to let you come on here and do it. And then to go on and say, y'all want me to be insecure. Girl, we don't want you to do nothing. We haven't even been thinking about you, little Kim. Kimberly, we haven't even thought about you. So we don't want you to do anything. You're projecting, Kimberly. Kimberly, you're projecting. She said this AI, girl, there you go. I'm so tired. I wish they never told you niggas about AI. There you go. I guess that was AI, the little girl in the back talking about bitch, huh? Girl, this ain't no AI, girl. These people be on here saying anything. Listen to me and listen to me good. Kimberly, girl, you have been insecure and the whole world has seen it since the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. And I hate this for you. I really do, because if you had known how beautiful you were in the beginning, you would have never done this. You would have never turned yourself into a Puerto Rican. You would have never done this if you knew how beautiful you was as a pretty, beautiful, black, copper color tone girl. You got a new face, a new head, and everything. You didn't get new hands. Your hands about as black as mine. Y'all ever seen Lil' Kim hands? That whole hand's darker than mine. You feel me? But ultimately, this not the flex you thought it was, because number one, we didn't ask you, and number two, you can't flex and say there's no filter when you bought the filter that's a permanent new face. I really wish Kimberly knew how beautiful Kimberly was. That's the problem. If Kim knew how beautiful Kim was, and I sure hope to God you ain't letting no big, fat, funky, sloppy, cheesy, musty, dusty, dirty, smelling ass, funky, nasty, cockeyed Biggie tell you was ugly. I sure hope he wasn't a catalyst behind you going down there and getting no surgeries, bitch. Because if he was the one who told you and he was the one made you go get that, then bitch, this is deeper than rap. If that's the case, then this is deeper than rap. Do you hear me? Nah, because I can hear from anybody, but and rest in peace. Rest in peace to the big IG. Rest in peace. This is no shade. But that nigga look like he stank everywhere he go. Put the Versace on him in a Coogee. I don't give a damn. That nigga look like he smell like a whole locker room. Okay? So I don't know who was the one told her she needed surgery. Whoever it was, I really wish Kimberly knew how beautiful Kimberly was. Because let me tell you something. When she was dark-skinned, when she only got the boobs done. This before she went messing in her face and she used to put the contacts in and she had got her little boobs done. Because, Kim wasn't but this big. She bought them hips. She didn't come here with them. Kim was up and down like Gina from Martin. Do you hear me? Like a goddamn pancake. But she was beautiful. Beautiful girl. You got to keep in mind, no shade. Aaliyah was shaped like an ironing board. Come on now. Come on, put a 3 in the chat. Are we going to have the conversation or are we going to have the conversation? Are we going to be honest or are we going to be honest? Having a big old donkey booty just came around the last 5 years. If you didn't have no booty in the 90s and the 2000s, it was cool-ish. Okay? She bought the hips, she bought the face, she bought everything. Kim was this big. My color, but this big, bitch. Up and down. But Kim was beautiful. When she got the boobs done, I was like, okay, I get it. You in Hollywood, you hanging with the clears on the runway. I get it. To put the pieces on, I get it. And then when she did the one tweak on the face, then the second tweak, I'm like, I don't get it. And then she turned into a Puerto Rican. Kimberly has been gravely insecure probably since a little girl. And this video, whether she want to tell us it's AI or not, this video is very telling of the insecurity Kimberly is still fighting. And I hate this for you. Because after you, when you take all that makeup off and you pull that wig bike, you get it, and you look at what them doctors did to your face, you're not going to tell me that it sit right with your spirit. It's one thing for me to take my wig bike and wash my face off and wash the grays coming around my edges in the bag and the bags coming under my eyes. That's one thing, because that's something that naturally happened on Earth due to gravity, due to stress. I can eat that. I don't want to eat it, but I can eat it. But it would be a whole other thing for me to pull my wig bike and wash my face and start looking like Edward Scissorhands. You get it? I just hate this for Kimberly. And let Kimberly be a lesson, because now it's trendy to mess in your face. Y'all done went from ass to turly teats. Now y'all over here playing with your nose, literally and figuratively. Let this be a lesson to you. Whether you guys believe it or not, plastic surgery is addictive. There is something that is released in your brain just like it does with crack, cocaine, and everything else. That shit is addictive. That's why the people keep going bike and bike and bike and bike and bike. So keep playing with the devil and he gonna whip your ass like Lil' Kim, okay? I hate that for Kimberly. Kimberly, girl, I wish you would have called me. I know I was in high school, but girl, I would have matured up to talk to you, girl. I sure wish you would have called me. Damn. Why couldn't nobody get me Kimberly's number, girl? And what year this was? 97, 98? Was you? Girl, I was just going into high school, girl. You could have called me. Yeah, I swear to God, you could have called me, girl. I would have talked you down off that ledge. I wouldn't have let you do it. I swear to God, I wouldn't have let you do it. Back then, I knew you should have did it. Girl, you should have called me. You should have called me, Kimberly. I can't believe this. Now, New York, y'all been cutting up. New York, I done put y'all on a borough water advisory and I gave y'all a curfew and you niggas is still cutting up. You got Nicki in the news, Diddy trying to get out of jail, or Kim lying, acting like she pretty naturally. Listen, I don't know what's going on in New York. New York, maybe it's the heavy boots. I don't know, but whatever it is, y'all got to tread light with all of this. Like I said, y'all spent about a good 6 months to 8 months. New York been out the news, minding their business, eating their food, drink their water. And then now all of a sudden, every time I look up, I got to be around there with the green lady with the thing in her hand. I'm just asking, what's going on? What's going on in New York? Okay? Now, to follow up on the Jim Jones bit with 50. So tell me why, 50 and Mano. 50 still trolling, doing his big one, or whatever the case may be. Oh, let me switch y'all over here. And he's still trolling with Big Meech. He's beefing with Big Meech actively as well. 50, once he beef with you, it's never over. So Big Meech, old po ass, with his broke ass. Yeah, I see. Big Meech must have been at home scratching his ass, and he realized Christmas was coming around and he had no gifts for them grandchildren. So he decided to climb in the DMs of that boy who played on Power Book Force. The brother of the one I like. I can't remember his name. But anyway, he climbed in the DMs talking about some, hey, big head. And the boy, no shade like a biatch, sent it over to 50. And 50 went posted it and said, Big Meech, you will never work in this town again, y'all. Let's get into it. So it says, apparently Big Meech hit up Power Force actor Chris D. Lofton to work, and of course 50 Cent had to chime in. So this is Big Meech. Big Meech hit him up and said, what's up, fam? Let's work. Now the boy never responded. He must have just screenshotted and sent it to 50. And look what 50 said. Work on what? He's an actor. He don't want to sell dope food. You watch too much Force. At 50 Cent 50 Centation or whatever that is. I ain't gonna hold you. The boy who screenshotted it and sent the 50, or maybe 50 got his login and password, which I doubt. The boy who sent that to 50, bro, this is a perfect example that men turn into bitches when a man with money step into the room. Even if the boy Chris D. Lofton or whatever his name have a beef with him, to screenshot that, and I'm just speaking off of how I see it, to screenshot that and send it to 50, he no different than a bitch. Like, that's what girls do. Like, oh, you talking about my nigga, I'm about to screenshot it and send it. That's what women do. You know? And I like him on the show. I haven't watched the seasons in like 3. I haven't watched since the first or second season. But I ain't gonna lie, it's whole traits like that a lot of people skip over that show you who these niggas be. Cause why? Again, unless 50 had access to your account and logged into your DMs and seen it and got it himself, which I highly doubt, for you to screenshot that and send to 50, that tells me, I don't know, it feel like if 50 say suck my, y'all will do it. You know? Like you know, like Diddy had them niggas over there at daddy's house. How he had a bunch of grown ass men talking about, I'm going over to daddy's house. Y'all, money will make a nigga come harder than a bitch. Where have you been? Where have you been? Welcome to the party. All y'all late. All y'all late. That's why Diddy got niggas, hard niggas, grown ass men running around talking about, cause he assaulted me too. Girl, at any rate, and as far as Meech, you burned your bridges, my love. You should have buried $1 million somewhere in the desert and found it and went off into the sunset. But no, you came out here, you went against the grain. Well, yeah, you went against the grain, and 50 is done with you. It's a wrap on you, my guy. It's a wrap. And 50, you got to know, when the piper come back to pay, oh boy, it's going to be crazy. I know a lot of people are rooting for 50, and I'm here for it. I'm all here for the rooting. But I ain't going to hold you. You got to know the energy going to come back. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But all around, I think it was messed up that they did that. I think it was messed up that my bad. I think it's messed up that Meech is a grown-ass man, is around here asking another grown-ass man to feed him. What's up, big head? Let's work. No, that don't go like that. And Meech was the big-time drug dealer, the big guy. You know, the guy. Girl, life ain't what it. Life is but a dream. Ain't that how the song go? Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. They say life is but a dream, child. Now, I want to move on to here. Congratulations are in order. Congratulations are in order. What's her name? Serena that got her husband, y'all. Did y'all see it? Hold on, let me adjust my wig. Did y'all see Serena's husband? Put a 3 in the chat. Serena got a husband, y'all, and he's clear. Yes, he is. He is good and clear. Now, a lot of y'all are shocked and surprised, but why? Oh, Venus, my bad. Mars. Who knows? Venus, not Serena. Serena already had her clear. This is Venus. Now, a lot of y'all are surprised, and let me just say this to the black people in the bike. Y'all can't be surprised at the Williams sisters for getting with these clears. Y'all didn't want them girls. Y'all called them ugly. Y'all called them nappy head. Y'all called these girls everything but the child of God. Let them marry their clears in peace. Okay? Now let's talk about the flip side of this. Do y'all not see what's going on here? Do you see what's going on here? Let's look at the pictures. Let's go look at the pictures. Hold on. Is this the one with all the pictures on it? No. Hold on. I want to show y'all the one with all the pictures on it. Like the video right quick. Let me find the other one. But, to read it, it says, congrats are in order. Let me let y'all see it before we get to the other pictures. Y'all like the video, please? Please like the video. It says, congrats are in order. It says, to tennis legend Venus Williams and actor Andrea Pretty on their nuptials. According to Vogue magazine, the couple tied the knot this past weekend with a 5-day Palm Beach wedding while sharing some moments from their special day. As previously reported, we exclusively shared she was seen wearing a rock on her ring finger earlier this year, and months later, the couple confirmed they got engaged back in January. So that's her and her new clear. Hold on, I want to show y'all some more pictures from the wedding. Now, you know Serena was in the wedding over there giving her amen. You know what I'm saying? Giving her amen on the nuptials. You know, she got to give her amen on the nuptials, as she should, because that is her sister. Now, they had some other pictures on here. It was Serena, and I guess the other sisters. Let's go get it. And I thought they looked nice. All these black women's. I thought they looked nice. Hold on, let's go get it. I thought I shared it already. She had some really good pictures. Her makeup was good. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever did her makeup, somebody said that the lady face, or look, somebody did wonders or whatever. And I said, see, that's why them black girls don't like y'all niggas. Okay, that's why they don't like y'all niggas. So this the pictures. Here goes some of the pictures. This is Venus and Serena. That's the two girls. You know, Serena bleaching too, it looked like. She getting a little light-skinned and whatnot. But that's her and her sister. She says, my sister's keeper, Venus, where do I even begin? From backyard courts to world stages, you've always led with great strength and heart. Seeing you step into this next chapter, so loved and radiant, means everything to me. Forever proud to stand beside you. Now, are these the other two sisters? I thought that was Tasha Mack. Is this the others? Are they other sisters to her? I'm not sure. But Venus looked beautiful. She did. She really did. She looked gorgeous. I must say, I liked all the girls in white. That's the thing now, where the bride's not the only person who wear white. Because I mean, if she's sinning, why can't everybody else? You know. But I think it looks great. Small wedding. They don't have 50 people in the court. You know how hood niggas do. Girl, I remember I used to sing for weddings, girl. And around tax time is when I was the busiest. And I used to have to be waiting 45 minutes to see 50 people march down the aisle. Shout out to these girls. 4-5 people, max. Let's normalize not putting your whole family in the wedding. Please, we got things to go. We really only here for the reception and the liquor. So please, let's normalize not putting your whole family at the wedding or in the wedding. We just trying to get to the food and the liquor at the end of this whole get, okay? So listen. So yay, I think the pictures looked good, but this is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. Y'all don't understand what's happening here. This is why y'all seen this in old pictures before, when y'all think that we all mixed up and raced up and all of that stuff. What's happening here is Venus and Serena Williams. No, it's so many layers. Number one, Venus and Serena in the earthly realm, right? In the earthly realm, Venus and Serena are like top tier athletic celebrities, right? They're like the top of the top. To be associated with them or to even date them is like, you're the guy, you're the person, right? And then on top of that, if you think about this genetically, who wouldn't want to procreate with the strongest, most successful in sports women in the world? Remember, Venus and Serena are the best athletes in the world altogether. I want to say of all time. Like, and it's not even close. Like, I want to say it's like Venus, Serena, Michael Jordan, bitch. It's only like 4-5 of them in the whole world of all time. Okay? So, genetically, it makes sense for these clears to want to procreate with them because, number one, you're going to add lifetimes onto their genes. Because remember, they about to go extinct. Whenever they procreate with you, you add lifetimes onto their genes. I told you, all the mixed baby have to do is go back and have a baby with another clear. And now you just added at least 3-4 more generations where they was about to die off. I'm not being racist. This is the God's honest truth. I swear to God. So now listen, genetically, they're going to benefit because now I'm going to procreate not only with black women, I'm talking about the highest of the high of the black women. These are the goddesses that walk amongst the goddess that are already here. Of course you want to go over that. And then on top of that, legacy. Generational wealth. We saw what happened to the last security guards. What happened with Tina Turner? None of her children and her side got her money. Who got her money? The clear husband. This is highway robbery at its finest. And this is the worst part. Black women, we are sitting up here clapping for this shit because we over here unhealed behind a nigga that hurt us. Unhealed. Unhealed and worried about what these niggas on the internet saying, not realizing that if you follow suit behind this, you too will get caught down the road as well. Because these clear men are marrying them so that they can take their legacy and give it back to the clears. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. We see it in football, basketball. It ain't a coincidence that all these niggas is marrying these clears. This is something that has been strategically done since they came here. They have been marrying into our families and marrying into our bloodline to steal our lands, to steal our reparations, to steal everything. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. Everything they do has a strategy behind it. We the only ones walking around blind talking about love. There's something much deeper happening here. But congratulations to Venus and Serena. To the Black American women in the chat. Y'all see these celebrities and y'all think that they live in this way, and I swear to God, it'd be complete opposite. We don't even know if this marriage is even real. I told y'all they do arranged marriages in Hollywood like they do it in politics. I told you niggas that. Why you think all these rappers getting with these athletes? These are arranged relationships. You the only one don't know it. You the only one stuck in the dark, and you the only one think all this shit is real. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was an arranged marriage and Serena had to sign, or Venus had to sign on the line, because remember, the people gave her the money. They can take it back. Let me say it again. The Clears gave her the money. The Clears gave her the title. The Clears gave her the fame. We see what they did to Diddy. All it takes is a snap of a finger and she'll be dead by tomorrow. And I don't mean physically. I mean her image and everything. She got to do what they say do. She got to play ball. That's why her sister on here selling y'all GLP-1s, trying to get y'all to shoot that poison up your ass so you can lose weight. But let me mind my business. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Because they're going to say I'm a hater. Let's move on. Yo. Yandy. Well, this was Quaz. You know, we all here poor, you know, judging everybody who got money, or at least seem to have money. Quaz threw a holiday party. And she had Yandy, what I'm gonna call her since she wanna be an Egyptian. We got Yandy Amaru over here. And she got Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash be at everybody's party. At this point in time, I feel like if I throw a party, Niecy Nash might show up. Bitch. At this point, every time somebody got a party, Niecy Nash at the party. Bitch, I'm about to throw a party. She might come to my party. She don't be having nothing going on. Niecy is friends with everybody. Hey, Niecy girl, when I have my next party, because I know you live down the street, I'm going to call you. Because you just like going to people party at this point. You just like to go to people party at this point. It's like y'all ever see people who go around and shop for a living? Niecy Nash loves going to people party. And at this point, when I throw my party, I'm going to make sure you get your invite, because I feel like you really going to come. I feel like in my heart, Niecy and her dagger is going to really show up. And I would love to see y'all. I love to see y'all. You and your dagger. Now let's get into it. So Quiet had a Christmas party in that big old house by herself. You know, she around here cosplaying with that man, that Jamaican, acting like she like him. Girl, please. Mind you, somebody said this on TikTok and it never made me look at it again. The same. Quiet got divorced from her husband, who was a a physician. Yeah, still a physician, but a psychiatrist, and all he wanted was a child in a family with Quad. Quad refused to give her husband a child in the family because she wasn't ready. All for her to go get shot up in her stomach by Dr. Jackie with the artificial babies, with the nigga who just her old man who don't even want to live with her. If hustling backwards was a stupid ass bitch, it would be Quad. Miss Quad, Miss Quad. She's stupid. Girl, what the fuck is going on here? You should have had the baby for the doctor. At least you could get some child support. Girl, your nigga ain't even got no doggone papers to be over here. If you get pregnant by him through the artificial sperm, bitch, you can't even get no child support. Quiet, you got to be the slowest bitch, Martin Luther King, even march for, bitch. I swear to God, y'all hoes get the hustling backwards, and it really grinds my gears. I swear to God. But anyway, let's get into Quad's Christmas affair. It's a Quad's Christmas affair. Let's see who all came. Now this is Quad in front of her flocked tree, because you know, for the rich girls, don't you poor hoes think y'all can go down to the nearest Walmart and just buy you a flock tree and put it in the corner. It's gonna look a mess. Please don't do it. I thought about it and I tried it in my head, and in my head I said, I'm too poor to just have a flock tree, bitch. I need to put something on it. You get it? So for the girls who got money, you know, with the tall ceilings, they all going to get just the flock trees with a little light on it, and they just going with the move. And I ain't gonna lie, it's cute when you got 50 of them bitches. That's the only way it works. See, y'all always want to go buy one and put it in the corner. That's why I look a mess. No, girl. You gotta line the house up with them. We gotta feel like we walking through the winter wonderland when we come through there with all that flocking and things. So Quad threw a Christmas party because she be at home by herself anyways. And this was the party, y'all. Look, you know, all the Married to Medicine girls was there. Look, it looked nice. Must be nice. This is nice, girl. Everybody ain't able, girl. Ooh, bitch, it feel like a Christmas haunted house, huh? Bitch, I don't know if whether to jingle my bells or be scared or cut. I don't know if I should jingle my bells or clutch my pearls. Girl, what's going on? Go ahead on, Quiet. Merry Christmas. It's cute, girl. Look at her and Niecy and them. Look, one thing, like I say, and Niecy, bitch, whatever you did to your body, slut, you did a damn good job. That dagger got you looking good. Do you hear me? That dagger snatched you all the way up. Bitch, Niecy looks the fuck good. Go ahead on, Niecy. Go ahead on, girl. And look, girl. Look at Yandy. Who invited Yandy? Why? Yandy must have got a mixed invitation. Yandy thought this was a Halloween party. What is on your head, Yandy? What is on your head? Girl, I'm so tired of Yandy. Look. Girl. I love the evening gown, Quad. It's giving very owner of the house. Yeah, bow cross the titties is giving very much owner of the house. How may I assist you, bitch? Oh yeah, see, I'ma do me one like that one day. I'ma do me one like that one day. Shout out, this is cute. Look at Yandy. I'm so tired of her. Now, you know, she out in the streets because Collateral out here dropping off peen, allegedly. I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? They say he out there having freak-offs in Atlanta while she over here singing with the Asians. Girl, please, go find your man, honey. Go get your husband while you over here. And who is this? Oh, no wonder you ain't going to get your husband. There you go. Let me mind my business. That'll hold me. They say it's Niecy party. Oh, my bad. Oh, Niecy, girl, invite me to your party. Let me mind my business, girl. Let me mind my business, girl. No wonder you ain't looking for Collateral. There you go. But this was a nice event for Quad. Quad, you did your big one. But for you to go try to get pregnant by a boyfriend who don't really like you, you slow as a turtle. But your house is beautiful, girl. Beautiful, beautiful house. Can I say this too? Also, to the Married to Medicine girls, I think that Quad was on to something. No, not Quad. I think that was going on because did y'all hear about, did you guys hear about I watched the last episode because I decided let me go watch and see what everybody been talking about on this season. And I watched the last episode of Married to Medicine. And right now where we are in the episode, we have what's the girl name? We have Simone talking about how she regrets being married, right? And I can recall Dr. Jackie and them begging her to stay with her husband. Mind you, Cecil allegedly, from what we know, ain't been doing nothing for this girl since he met her, allegedly, right? So they done bucked Simone up to keep her husband or whatever, and she kept her husband. And then Simone came back and said she wished she wouldn't have listened to them hoes. Yes, she did. And look at Dr. Jackie. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. I can't believe she's even thinking about divorce. Last time we had that word come up, we had to talk her off the ledge. Maybe y'all pushing her off the ledge by making her stay married. Dr. Simone does not like them niggas that she done made, nor the one she married. And she's staying married because she feel like she have to. That's got to be the most miserable life. And Dr. Jackie, bitch, misery loves company. You want Dr. Simone to keep being married to her husband and her misery because you can't get rid of your husband and your misery. I see right through Dr. Jackie, dude. I see right through Dr. Jackie. And let me tell you about this Toya. See that Toya? Because I'm about to move on. Toya been cussing Eugene out, calling him everything but the child of God since she married Eugene. Eugene done messed around and found him a job all the way to Macon. And listen to me good. From Macon to Atlanta, Eugene is taking at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. If that's what he said he in Macon. She said 5 hours. I guess if she count traffic and everything going back and forth. If he driving all the way to Macon to go to work, he hate Toya. He can't stand Toya. As a matter of fact, he loved work more than he loved Toya. He is only making sure them bills paid so Toya can raise them boys. That nigga love Toya, but he can't stand being around Toya. He love his wife, but he just don't want to be with her. That's it. And he feel like I work too hard and I make too much money. I shouldn't have to look in your face every day. Bye, bitch. Go drink your wine, play your tennis. You know what I'm saying? Go drink your wine, play your tennis, shop, and do all this shit and cosplay in front of these hoes. I work too hard to have to deal with you. Get out of my face. That's what I got from Dr. Eugene. That's what I got. That's what I got. See, Eugene is a nice guy. He not going to tell her the way I said it. But what I got from Eugene is, bitch, I don't even like you for real. I love you. You're my wife. But I don't even like you for real. I really only come home when it's time to film. Let's be clear. If we wasn't on this show, bitch, you would never see me. That's what Eugene want to say. Eugene want to tell Toya so bad, bitch, if we wasn't on this show, ho, you wouldn't have seen me in the last 5 years. I'd have kept moving you in these houses. I'd have kept them churning at them private schools. You'd had all the wine in the closet you can have and drink. But, bitch, you wouldn't have seen me high or low. Eugene really can't stand Toya, but he love her because that's his wife. So that's why he going to get jobs all the way in Egypt. Bitch, Eugene said they need ER doctors in Africa. And if he got to fly on a plane every day round trip to Africa to go save lives, Toya going to have to get it how she live. And I ain't going to hold you. When he making all the money, girl, Toya, like he told her, you can't have your cake and eat it too, bitch. What you want? And that what he meant was, you want to go to jail or you want to go home? Bitch, you want to play like you got this money? Or no? What you want to do? That's what Eugene was trying to say. When he said, bitch, I can't, no, he didn't call her a bitch. I added that. But he said, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm a translator for Dr. Eugene. Bitch, you want to cosplay and play with this money or not? Bitch, if you want to play with this money, I got to go to work. Pick a side. Bitch, you want to play with this money or not? You want to play with these houses and this money and these cars? If so, bitch, leave me alone. I got to go make this money. If you want to continue to play, leave me alone. Shout out to Dr. Eugene. If I made that much money, I'll go slaving too. And he got a woman. I'll be the other woman as long as you know I'm the only other You think Eugene driving all the way out there and he ain't got him a little piece? And you on the show telling everybody his Petey Bird this big? Oh, girl. Are you insane? Girl, please. Oh, he got him a piece. And she's that kind of girl. She will be the other woman as long as he knows she's the only other woman he makes love to. You get it? Go listen to the song. Go listen to the song when we get old. That woman is a country bumpkin from Macon. The bitch ain't got nothing to lose and nothing to gain. Do you hear me? She done ran across Dr. Eugene at a random doctor's appointment with her child. She done flirted and got that nigga number. And she said she'll be the other woman as long as she's the only other. And she should. She gonna play her part, get her light bill paid, let him pay on that trailer, and she gonna zoop. And Toya gonna stay up there with her clothes and her wine and her tennis people, and everybody gonna be happily ever after. Eugene ain't never coming off the road. Hello? Poor Toya. But y'all be wanting these girls like, she got a beautiful closet though. Beautiful closet. Beautiful closet. But at what expense? Whew. At what expense, honey? Girl, let's move on. It's rough out here in these streets, girl. It's real rough out here in these streets. Y'all keep your head on a swivel and please, 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 please guard your grill because it's crazy out here. But yeah, I went and watched that one episode and I'm going to keep up on it now. Because I done seen this going up. It's starting to go down now. I ain't going to review it now. Because I was reviewing Married to Medicine. I used to review it all the time, but not no more. I ain't going to review it no more. Now, let's get into the show, y'all. I want to talk about, let's get into Nicki Minaj. So, we all know Nicki Minaj has had this F the Streets movement or whatever the case may be. Not F the Streets movement. Lord, I'm reading. We all know Nicki Minaj is under fire because she did the Turning Point USA thing where she went on there and cooned out. Honestly, I think what's happening here, the audience, this is what I believe is happening. I believe that the audience is upset with Nicki because they're ignorant to why they're mad. They're upset because the internet told them to be mad. Number one, they simply upset because she went to Turning Point USA. That's not enough to be mad at Nicki. Some of your faves do not align with you politically. Just because she want to go to the opposite side of the political field don't mean she should be canceled. That is the most ignorant shit I've ever heard. But when you dealing with niggas in politics, it's almost like talking to a church person about white Jesus. You can't talk no sense into them. You can't talk no sense into niggas in politics. So you got to let them go with the move. Okay? So a lot of them are mad simply because she sat down with Turning Point USA, Joe Budden included. And I think that's the most ignorant shit ever because nobody's in the voting booth when y'all go vote. So how do you know who people align with politically? And even if they did align opposite of yours or your beliefs, why does it matter so much? That's ignorant. Okay? If you just simply mad at Nicki because she's a right winger, you're ignorant. You're ignorant. I'm just sorry. Now, fast forward. I'm mad at Nicki, not because she is, oh, girl, please. Somebody said, boo a Republican. She loved Trump. Oh, my honey, my love. Here you go, Whitney, since you wanted me to see you. Whitney B66770. See, that's what I'm talking about. The ignorant comments. Just because I don't say what you agree with, now I have to be the opposite. It's niggas like this that I literally say are politically in like they ignorant. And when I say ignorant, Whitney, I'm talking to you, but I'm not saying it from a negative standpoint like you stupid. I don't know if you're stupid. What I'm saying is your the way that you think, your mentality, you don't use your brain. You don't know. So when I say you're ignorant, that's what I mean. See, you automatically assume that I'm a right winger and I align with Trump. Girl, I haven't voted since the first time Obama ran. And that was the first time and the last time I ever voted. But just because I won't say F Nicki because she's over at Turning Point USA, now all of a sudden it's, oh, you just love Trump. Pay attention to these people, y'all. These are the ignoramus that walk amongst us. Please, girl, To hell with Trump and to hell with the left and the right. I don't vote. I don't give them people my energy. That's for y'all. Y'all believe in that Santa Claus. I don't believe in that Santa Claus. Y'all waiting for these white people to save y'all off the left and the right. That's not me. And I'm dead ass serious. Y'all waiting for a white man on the left or the right to save you, not me. We are not the same. We don't even think the same. See, I don't wait for no white boy to save me. Not now. You do. You waiting for a great white hope on the left or a great white hope on the right to come out of the sky and save your nigga black ass. I don't think like that. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. So we different. We different. And I don't give a damn what side of the field you live on. I'm not waiting on a great white hope or black hope from every side to save me. I don't vote, baby. Welcome to the party, you late. But I'm saying all that to say, to be mad at Nicki simply because she went to the right side is ignorant. People have different things that they believe in politically. My biggest issue with Nicki was what she did when she went over there. She straight sold out the black community as if it was hers to sell out. And then she cooned down. She made it seem, she put out a narrative that black women in America are somehow jealous of white women. Bitch, we ain't never been jealous of white women. They have always copied us. We ain't never copied them. Never. Under no circumstance. And I don't want no ignorant ass nigga to hop in the comments and say, y'all copied them with straight hair. So you mean to tell me no black person have straight hair in America? Shut the fuck up. We were straightening our hairs before them motherfuckers was invented. Before they were even created, we were straightening our hairs. This shit we've been doing ancient years. Makeup, been doing it. Wigs, been doing it. The ancient Egyptians, that's your people, fool. And they've been doing makeup and hair. And wigs. And weaves. Stop it. But it's what she did when she went to Turning Point USA that pissed me off. You put a narrative and a title on Black American women back as if there's something, and there's an issue there that doesn't exist. And bitch, first and foremost, ho, you don't speak for Black America off of women, period. Nowhere. Nicki ain't never been a spokesperson for women nowhere. But here you go in front of all these cracker-ass white folks, these blonde-haired, blue-eyed lily whites, and you down there cooning your ass off. That's my problem I had with Nicki. I think any of you motherfuckers on the left or the right are foolish. That's what I believe in my head. When it comes down to politics, I think any Black American that solely leans on, if you lean on this political system, in my mind, you're foolish. That's what I think in my head. I be just going like, and they're going to vote again, and then it's going to be back to, you know? However, it's not what she did. It's not her going over there. It's what she did that's going to negatively affect us. Because let me tell you something. They control the media. Nicki, like other big athletes and big celebrities, have a huge platform and a huge voice. Her word carry weight in 100 years because she's going to go down as the best female rapper alive. If people want to know what happened 100 years earlier, they're going to pull up Nicki Minaj's video and think that what she's saying is true. Not because it's true, but because it's Nicki Minaj saying it. This is why the powers that be put these puppets in place. They are literally rewriting history while we're here and creating a narrative and shifting the herd to where they want them to go. So they have people like her get on here and say these things so that they can use it later for reference for what they want to say actually happened. And what has never happened is no Black women have ever been jealous, not in Black America. I can't speak on the diaspora. No Black American woman has ever been jealous of any white woman ever. Not in the Black American diaspora. We just don't. We just, there's nothing that they have. Listen, there's nothing that they have that we have ever wanted. Not your men, hell, not even your money. There's nothing that a clear woman has ever had that we have ever wanted. As a matter of fact, if I could be frank with y'all, because this is a Negro meeting, let's be honest. We just talking amongst ourselves. Typically on the job, they slow as a box of rocks. They stupid. They dumb. Can we be honest? Put a 3 in the chat. Typically, white women on the job are the dumbest, the slowest, the stupidest, the most incompetent. I'm not talking about all of them. I'm just saying, y'all are the weakest link in all settings. What we gonna be jealous of them for? What do they have that we want? They don't even have privilege, especially amongst the white men. So what do they have that we never, ever been any type of way jealous or felt any type of way about any clear ever? So for her to bring her Trinidadian tether ass over here, dressed like a Black American, talking like a Black American, speaking for Black America, it pissed me all the way off. And for that, I don't give a damn about none of that other shit. What you're not going to do as a tether is represent me, speak for me, and then not speak for me the way that I feel or even lie on me. You're not going to do that. You can send your ugly ass back to Trinidad. And the Barbz who love her, you can go back to Trinidad with her. That's just how I feel. Now, her whole premise behind this is she's doing this because of the Christians. Y'all are new age food, slavery stupid even, if you believe any of this is about Christians. I told you, Christianity is what enslaved you. That's what they used to come over here and enslave you. So to do anything in the name of Christians, religion, is telling me automatically there's evil behind it. I don't hear Christian and hear a good thing. I don't get a good feeling when I hear those words, because I understand what being a Christian and what Christian is. So they're using this Christianity as the premise behind this left versus right. And y'all so ignorant and foolish, y'all really believe that. These people don't give a damn about no Christians. They kill under the banner of Christianity day to day, minute by minute. They kill under the banner of Christianity. So you really and truly believe the Charlie Kirks, the Turning Point USAs, and all these other people really give a fuck about you being a Christian when they want you to die behind you being a Christian? Y'all got to make it make sense. But that's what they're going with the move. Now, Nicki is on here saying that she's on here because she care about Christians in Nigeria, but they asked her about a Bible verse. Mind you, she's supposed to be a Christian. They asked her about a Bible verse, and let's see what she had to say. Her favorite Bible verse.
Well,
This is an old video, mind you, but still, because I keep telling y'all, these celebrities cosplay. They over here playing in your face, going with whatever the people that's behind them, controlling them, telling them to do. And y'all so stupid and blind behind whatever you believe in here, y'all just eat it up. Let's get into it.
say the simple one that everyone knows, Psalms 23. It's short, but it is so visual and it gets to the point and it calms you when you need to.
Recite the prayer, Nicki. If your grandma used to make you, if your Trinidadian grandma every day used to make y'all recite the prayer as kids, you should still know it. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. I hated the Kingdom Hall so much growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. One day I took a couple of weeks and decided to memorize all of the books of the Bible. And to this day, I might stumble, but I still know them. What? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. You see what I'm saying? I can still spit them bitches off. I might stumble a bit, but just because I learned it so much repetitively as a kid, at 42 years old, if I had to spit them off, I could spit them off. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Roman, you know what I'm saying? 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. I can run them because one day I was so bored at the Kingdom Hall, I was like, fuck it, I'm about to learn all these bitches. You feel me? And I learned it. This whole holler, Sam's, I thought you were talking about the Sam's Club 23, and it's one of the most popular Bible verses that we all know, which is, what was it? Not God so loved the world. It was the other one. He making me to lie down in green passages and all that. She could have just repeated it or recited it, especially if this is something your grandma used to make you do, but she didn't, and you lying on your dead ass grandma. While you over here saying Megan was lying on her dead mama, bitch, you over here lying on your dead grandma, Nicki. Look at Nicki.
To feel calm, and it also makes you feel protected when that's how you need to feel as well. My grandmother would make me say that prayer in Trinidad when I was just a toddler. I was probably like 4 years old. She would make all of the grandchildren in the house say that prayer. So till this day, it has a special meaning to me.
Do you have a favorite Bible verse?
Well,
girl, these people got this political stuff going, and it don't have nothing to do with being a Christian. I know that's what Nicki said, but do not fall victim to listening to what a bitch say. You got to start paying attention to what the bitch do. Okay? And what Nicki is doing is saving herself and saving her ass. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying if you a Barb, you should feel some type of way, because what Nicki is doing is saying F y'all and throwing y'all under the bus for whatever it is she wants. That's what I'm getting. Hold on. Let me see something. I want to show y'all. So then Nicki came on, and Nicki has some rules moving forward for the Barbz, because she's gotten a lot of backlash since she went on Turning Point USA. She had already showed y'all the picture, giving y'all her ass to kiss. She don't give a damn. Nicki said she said what she said, and she doing what she doing. Now, she had a meeting on Twitter Spaces, and she was laying out the new rules for the Barbz moving forward. If you plan to be a Barb, listen up. You have to follow these rules, y'all. Check it out.
well, let me make this very clear. I don't give a fuck. We represent all religions here. If you feel, that you can't operate in that kind of setting, you can't be here. Our community is a safe community where we get to feel things for the first fucking time. We are not robots. We are not programmed. We get to feel, we get to live, we get to speak, and we get to alter our destinies by way of learning, by way of listening, and I just love when I see you guys. Well, first of all, let me make this very clear. I don't give a fuck. Okay, now that you got that soundbite. But I love it when I. First of all, let me make this very clear. I don't give a fuck. See you guys out there still having community within each other. As you've gone through your life since I met you guys 15, 16, 17 years ago, you've made changes to your lives. And guess who wasn't there to decide? Pink Lady. Pink Lady ain't up in your business. Pink Lady loves you for you. Pink Lady doesn't tell you what to think. Pink Lady loves you in spite of what you think. Now, I want you to imagine yourself getting the fuck up off my phone. It's Barbie, bitch.
Why do y'all like me? I think it has to be studied. I believe this, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. I think that you have to have a really low self-esteem. I think that you have to have a lot of deep, dark trauma, unhealed. And I think that you have to be the most insecure person to follow behind somebody who continuously disrespect you. And it ain't just Nicki. Cardi talked to the with a Bardi gang like that. She talked to the Barbz. Like, y'all, that's gotta be somebody, some college kid or somebody gotta sit down and study these fan bases, bro. For real. For real. You gotta, I believe, this is just what I believe. I believe the weakest of the fold are typically in fan bases. Because you have to have such a following spirit and such a following mindset to just be a blind fan. You know what I mean? I believe that the slowest and the slowest, but I believe the weakest of the fold amongst us are typically in fan bases. You have to be. You absolutely have to be. But ultimately, now she wants them to get okay with religion and all that stuff. Girl, they follow you for music. They don't follow you for religion and Christianity and all that stuff. You don't even rap about this stuff. Like, what are you doing? She's doing what she's told. Them people telling her, I told you these celebrities are literal shepherds. They are sheep herders. Their fan base are the sheep. The people behind the celebrity Tell them what to tell you, and then you go do it because you're a follower. So she gets the call or she gets the nudge, go tell them to do this. And then she comes on Twitter Spaces, and now she got Barbz, who are probably mostly a bunch of gay boys and young people, a whole bunch of bars. Now you got them on there going back and forth about religion that they're not even into. These celebrities, bro. And it's not all of them, bro. But I'm talking about the ones you see that's always shoveling something to you, pandering. Man, these celebrities are hell, bro. They hell. I don't know how to get this through to y'all. I don't know what else has to happen for y'all to see this. You know what? Shut up, boo. It ain't for everybody to see. Some niggas come to the earth this time, this lifetime, to live and die a fool. My bad. I'm tripping. Those who have ears to hear will hear, and those who have eyes to see will see. Okay? But here she goes, making up rules. Now all the Barbz got to follow her strict religion rules or religious rules, saying that any and everybody can practice anything they want. Watch how they slip some shit through there. Watch how they use Nicki Minaj to use her fan base to slip some shit through there. Plus, you got to keep in mind with this. You got to keep in mind like this. This girl don't have nothing to lose. Y'all already really done turned your back on her. Y'all don't buy her album. Yeah, y'all show up to the concert. But let's really be clear. Y'all don't buy her music. She really don't have nothing to lose. So that's why she like F y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I really believe that that's why she's saying F y'all. Because y'all already showed her that y'all done with her. And that shows me that she never cared about you. Because maybe, just maybe, y'all ain't had no money for that. But then she watched the Barty gang spend money. I don't know. Here come Dr. Umar banishing her from the African community. Thank God I ain't a part of it. Because I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. Here come Umar. I didn't know he was still making content. But here go his crazy ass. Look at Umar.
1,000 lashes and your melanin has been snatched. You have now been completely dismissed from the African race. We hope Caucasian nation will accept you as one of their own because your melanin is snatched. Your melanin is snatched. Your melanin is snatched. 1,000 lashes and your melanin has been snatched.
So that's Umar. He said her melanin need to be snatched because she went up there to Turning Point USA. Number one, black people, let go. Black people in America, please, let go. Let go. It's really easy and that simple. Let go of this white boy shit and just let go. Okay? Now I want to get into Joe Budden. Joe Budden responded. He didn't too particularly like it. And you know what's crazy about Joe Budden responding to this? I remember when all the Diddy stuff popped off, he wouldn't respond to that, right? He wouldn't respond to the Diddy stuff. And it's because he was still rocking with Diddy. And when Cardi called him and told him and cussed him out about what he said on air one time, he hurried up and came back and he fixed that. But now you very vocal about the whole Nicki bit. And I'm telling you, it's not because of Nicki personally. He probably aligns with the opposite side of whatever Nicki is going with. Everybody is picking a side, but y'all think these are personal choices. Y'all believe that these people are really sitting up here like, oh, I personally believe in the opposite. So because of that, I'm going to leave Nicki alone. Or, oh, I personally believe this, that, and third. So because of that, I'm going to do this. Y'all really believe that? No, these people are being told what to do. So here go Joe Budden. Now, he speaks out on the Nicki bit. It says, Joe Budden addressed Nicki Minaj's recent appearance at a Trump Turning Point USA event, saying the decision changed his whole views or how he views her. During his remarks, Joe made it clear that the moment felt final for him for him and wasn't something he could overlook. I'm done. That was it for me. The last candle on the cake. He also said he didn't want calls, texts, or explanations following the appearance, adding that how public figures choose to move can impact how they are perceived. It says sometimes y'all move out here. Sometimes how y'all move out here does affect how I view you. And this was one of those things. Oh, Joe Budden, wasn't you just in the hallway, butt-ass naked, lying, telling people that you was sleepwalking? What? I swear to God, bro. Hollywood is so fake. Oh my God. He goes on to say, Joe went on to say, he believes the decision he was made with full awareness of how it would be received. I'd be a fool to think you didn't consider that before you did it. Joe went on to say he was especially confused by the alignment, pointing out that Turning Point USA is widely known for their rhetoric that clashes with the inclusive energy he's seen at Nicki's own shows. Joe says, let's just call it what it is. That stage was a hot mess. Nothing about it could be sugar-coated. The talking points felt very MAGA-coated, and it was uncomfortable and all around, I'm done, I'm off. That's what Joe had to say. Let's get into a bit of what he had to say, y'all.
Be boys.
Amen.
Be boys. It's okay. Be boys. It's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Amen.
How about that?
Amen.
How powerful is that? How profound is that?
Amen.
Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that.
So I thought he had a video in here, but I guess that's just what
Be boys.
I guess that's what he said. Let me say this. I just hate that what the powers that be do is they create this divide so you guys could think that there's a right side and a wrong side. Both sides are wrong. Both of them. Joe Budden not on the right side of history. That nigga stay on the wrong side of history. But because he's speaking out on Nicki Minaj because it's popular, now all of a sudden it's, oh, I just can't. I just can't. And again, I'm not mad that he's speaking out on Nicki Minaj. The hell with Nicki Minaj, but I just find it to be fake. And I don't want y'all to fall into the trap of, oh, Joe a real one. Joe spoke out because what he saw Nicki do was messed up. Joe doing what the powers that be telling him to do. Do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, Black America. This is a one big ass game, bro. This Nicki side is a big ass game. This Joe Budden side a big ass game. The left side a big ass game. The right side a big ass game. And y'all getting caught up in it because y'all believe one side more than the other, or y'all believe either side, period. Stop getting caught in the bull crap. Joe doing what his people told him to do. Now it's creating a divide. Now this is what's going to happen. All of your favorite celebrities are going to excommunicate Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj has chosen a side that doesn't align with the majority of Black America in hip hop. Because the majority of Black America in hip hop are a bunch of left dick-sucking wing bitches. Most of the Black Americans in hip hop and or entertainment suck the cogs of all of the people on the left. So for Nicki to even align with the right, number one, they already was looking at her type funny. And then secondly, now they're going to look at her and be like, oh, yeah, she really a op. Because she on there cooning too. Okay? So they're going to excommunicate Nicki from the community altogether. The bitch won't even be able to get a podcast. Do you hear me? I hope them clears over there love her down to the ground. But I'm going to tell you right now, Nicki is giving me, this is no shade. Shout out to the Caribbeans and the Africans. But I ain't gonna lie, I see this more amongst y'all than anybody. Y'all really be believing in them white folks. And I'm not, no shade. They got Black Americans like that too. And I can't stand them coon ass, nothing ass niggas. But y'all be hitting different. Something about the way y'all believe in that white boy is way different from anything I've ever seen. And I believe that Nicki really, truly believe in her heart of heart she made the right decision and she's in a safe space. But Nicki, girl, the white people gonna make you jump off the bridge too. They just using you right now so you can get their talking points across so that they can go back and say, I didn't say that. Nicki said that. See, we made her go on the internet and say it in 4K. So they're gonna get that. They're gonna get that part off of them. Use you to push whatever narrative they want to push, and then they're gonna throw you away like Alabama trash. You see what they doing to Candace Owens. You see what they doing to Candace Owens. You know the real big reason why they mad at Candace? Because she a Black woman that outdo all them white boys on the right. Let's talk about it. They really, really mad. Don't get me wrong, Candace got her shit going with her too. But the real big reason why they mad, because she a black woman outdoing all them white boys. She got the whole world coming to her YouTube to see what the hell she got to say. And all these white boys who was promised by their daddies and granddaddies and forefathers before them, who was told they was up next, saw Candace getting all the shine, and they said, hell no, and they ganged up on her. They gonna do the same thing to you, Nicki. They don't give a damn about you. And Candace will tell the truth. So you see what I'm saying? See, I think the difference is Black America, because we work so far, so close with these white folks side by side, we know how they is. We studied them. They studied us and we studied them too. You know what I'm saying? So we already know how they get down. Don't get me wrong. We got some of us that get caught up in the coonery. They get caught up in the coonery and think they special, and they get their nigga wake up calls, Diddy. They stay getting their nigga wake up calls. And we not trying to excuse them neither. They the same type of niggas. But I'm just saying, the way y'all be doing it hit different. I really believe Nicki believes that she done the right thing. At least she believes she's done the right thing in regards to her career. Girl, girl. And then the left side of the white people is already going off on her. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Moving on. So hold on. I got more. Y'all like the video, please. Oh, let me check somebody. No, before I check the let me finish the story off. Before I check the cash apps, the super chat. And speaking of cash apps, shout out to anybody who sent me a cash app recently, or period. Shout out to anybody who sent me a cash app. I appreciate y'all. It don't go unnoticed. Now I want to go into I did Umar. Oh, the Instagram. So this was alleged. I don't know how true it is. Don't get me to lying. But somebody had put out on the internet that Nicki Minaj allegedly lost her Instagram or deleted her Instagram after this whole thing. It turned out, from what I saw on the internet, that was a lie, at least from the fact checker part. It says Nicki Minaj wipes Instagram after losing 10 million followers overnight. It says, ouch, Nicki Minaj lost a significant number of Instagram followers, around 10 million reported overnight, following her public support for Donald Trump and conservative policies at Turning Point USA event. Now, the fact check on the Twitter says Nicki Minaj deactivated her Instagram on October 21st, 2025, prior to her December 21st Turning Point USA appearance. A deactivated account cannot lose followers. There is no evidence of a 10 million follower drop after the event. So the fact check said that's not true. She didn't delete her account after going on there. She actually deleted 2 months prior to being on there. It's given she already knew it was coming. That's what it's given. It's given she already knew it was coming. So instead of waiting till, because listen, one thing about Twitter, we pay attention to the followers, but Instagram hits different. I think she knew that she was going to have to go on there. So she said, let me get in front of the power curve. Or at least she knew she was affiliating with them. Because I don't think she knew Charlie Kirk. When did Charlie Kirk get killed? Either way, I think she got in front of it. So they were trying to say that she lost the page, but they're saying that that's not true. She didn't lose the page. She already deactivated it in October. At this point in time, I'm going to be honest. Nicki has chosen her side, and Nicki don't give a damn about none of the Barbz and nobody else. All Nicki care about is Nicki, her husband, and that little boy. That's it. That's all. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, and thank you. Get the likes up on the video. Can y'all see this? Mimi Patterson. I cannot say your last name. Mimi, thank you for the super chat or the super sticker. I appreciate you, my love. Interjet Evercharge. Y'all be coming up with some names, huh? I feel like Webby. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Who this is? Y'all like the video too. Please and thank you. Hey, it's Trey. Hey, Trey. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm mad because she weaponized propaganda that has financial and social impacts on us. Facts. She helping them to act like the lemon juice hard is the hard truth. Like she helping them act like the orange juice. Yeah, the juice people. Hard truth is now anti. And that's the thing. Because she's Nicki Minaj and she has that platform and she has that powerful voice, people are going to use that as fact, and it's not fact. And that's why I'm mad with Nicki. But I've been saying it before this. Deal Nicole 65, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Says Buddha puppet masters are working overtime to distract from the real God. They know it's over, so they're going down windmilling. Just enjoy the show. Facts. They know it, and they're using these celebrities, man, like 90 going west. And the people falling for it lock, stock, and barrel. But I got to stop getting so upset about that because I understand certain people are only here to do that. Listen, let this be a lesson to all of y'all in the back too. And I'm learning this lesson as well. Stop getting frustrated with people because you got to keep reminding yourself that there are certain people who reincarnated back into this life to come here and do nothing. They have people who came here specifically not to wake up, specifically to just fuck off. Even if they don't remember. So sometimes you see people, you just like, this fool so hard-headed, this fool just don't get it. You got to remind yourself, when that person, before it was a person, when that spirit decided I'm going to reincarnate back to earth, they made it in their mind and said, yo, I'm coming to just fuck up. I'm just coming to have a good time and just enjoy it. I ain't trying to do nothing because that really happens if you understand reincarnation. So I think that we got to keep that in mind when we're trying to drill stuff in certain people's head. They're not here for that this time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come back another lifetime to get it right. This ain't the lifetime they came back to get it right. So I just keep having to tell myself that stuff whenever I find myself getting frustrated. Jackie Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy holidays, boo. Mods in chat, get the likes up. Yes, get the likes up, please and thank you. Get the likes up, get the likes up. Somebody said, but why? I don't know. And this is what I'm guessing. Because I don't know. I'm still in it, you know. I'm assuming that when we are spiritual beings or in our spiritual form or whatever form we're in, whenever we decide to come back here, I think we get opportunities to come back more than once. This is just my belief. I believe we get opportunities to come back here more than once. That's why we get some churning. Like, dang, that boy been here before. Yes, I believe we get opportunities to come back more than once. And I think that you get to choose which opportunity you come back to have your awakening. And now that we're at the end of the rope or the end of the reign of the enemy, which is the white people in this Western world reign, because we are at the end of it. We just don't know it yet, or at least the masses don't know it yet. But now that we're at the end of the reign and we can get our stuff back, you're going to see a lot of people coming here, especially y'all pay attention to them young kids. A lot of these young kids are old souls. Pay attention in your family, at your schools, in your neighborhoods. A lot of these old young kids are a bunch of old souls. They are recycled souls who coming back now to get it right. Okay? So, with that being said, you got to keep in mind, they got a lot of people or a lot of spirits or souls or beings who came here just to, you know, and you can't worry about them because they're going to hold up the progress. But these celebrities, a lot of them are reincarnated to come back to keep you confused. But we are sitting there, we are there literally creating this life, and some people are choosing to come back and just chill. Some people choosing to come back and kill. Yes. Some people say, I'm going to reincarnate and I'm coming back and I'm about to pop. I'm going to pop this one. I'm going to pop that one. Because a lot of us are reincarnated with the same people we've always reincarnated with. But there's a lot of old souls coming back. That's why these children are more wiser, these young babies. That's why they're more wiser. They're more intelligent. They're more spiritual. They know they see ghosts that we call ghosts. They talking. They have more imaginary friends. These are old souls coming back. Okay, and this time they coming back to get it right. That's why you see a bunch of young children. I seen this little boy had a business. He had to be about 7 or 8. He had a bicycle and a grill on the back of his bicycle, and he was selling hot dogs and hamburgers. That's an old ass man. I don't give a damn if he's 7. That's an old ass man who done been here on this earth before and say, this time I'm getting it right. That's why I pay attention to these children. That's where I was going with it. Pay attention to your children. They are old souls. And if you really watch them, they coming back this time to get it right. They coming back this time to get it right. That's why them children so advanced. Not the teen. I ain't gonna say not the teenage. I'm talking about the ones that's been born within the last 5-10 years. Them the old souls. I want to say 5 years tops. Them old ass souls. 5 to 10 years. That's them old ass souls that's coming back this time to get it right. That's why they 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, like grown ass men and grown ass women. They ain't wasting time this time. They not wasting time. They played the last time, the time before that, and the time before that. This time they hitting the ground running. They coming out the womb 1, 2, 3, 4 years old talking to God and telling you about the experience. I swear to God. I swear to God. Be careful. Be careful in these streets. But now these children are old souls. We are recycled coming back. And I just have to keep reminding myself when I'm talking to some of these NPCs, don't get upset. They here just to chill. Some people come, like I say, to kill. Some people come just to fuck off. Some people come to learn a lesson. I guess when I chose this lifetime, this time for me, I said, this time I'm going to bump your head and you're going to learn this lesson. And guess what? It's been whooping my ass. I ain't going to lie. My spiritual awakening has been whooping my ass. I ain't even going to hold you. It's been many days in the fetal position. I ain't going to hold you. But I get on this internet and I come on here and do what I got to do. And I go to work and you see what I'm saying? Because we all got a life to live. But I'm telling you now. You're going to know the people who came back here to make it right. You're going to know the people who came back here to fuck off. It's going to be, you're going to figure it out in 2 seconds. But anyways, let's move on. F the streets, F the streets, F the streets. Now, y'all know that's a movement that just started. Lil Baby them started this movement. No, not Lil Baby. Was it Lil Baby? 21 Savage, and a couple other guys. Pooh Shiesty started this F the streets movement. G Herbo. And they started this movement, and then the streets came back and was like, nigga, F you. How you gonna say F the streets when the streets made you and this, that, and the third? But y'all keep forgetting these people are not from the streets. They're internet thugs made in the studio, in the lab. They give them an outfit. They give them a persona. They give them a name. They even give them a history in the background. And y'all be eating that shit up. These rappers and these actors get on here. Oh, I came from poor beginnings. And y'all, oh my God. I could sure relate. Because I remember one time I had to sleep in my car. So, oh, I know I get it. And look at her. She done made it out. Oh, Lord, ain't he good all the time, and all the time ain't he good? That's how you niggas be. And I be over here saying, girl, them people lying, girl. Them people lying. At any rate, girl. So anyways, they give them a story, they give them a storyline, they give them a history, they give them a name, they give them a character, they give them everything. And these dudes were never gangsters. They were made in a lab, made in a factory. That's what they were. They were never gangsters. So it's easier for them to say F the streets. Now, the streets have responded and they haven't appreciated it. We spoke about Boosie coming out here saying, no, don't say F the streets now because the streets made you. F you, don't say F the streets. If y'all gonna say F the streets, then y'all need to stop rapping about it and start rapping about going to school. And I agree. Now, the ignorance of the streets is because, first of all, they're a bunch of followers. They all go with the move of what one person said. But the ignorance of the streets is they took F the streets in the movement as if the people were saying F the people. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think F the streets should be a movement. I don't think it was ever a movement to say F the people. I think that people in the streets who have no way to get out just wanted to be offended and just felt offended and made it to be that. However, some of the people, a lot of the people in the hood, we should say F them. They the reason why the hood is the hood. The nigga that's out there that sit in front of the store all day and don't do nothing but drink liquor and mess with the girl, he need F him. Yes, F the niggas who around here selling drugs in the neighborhood. F them, yes. F the killers. And certain people in the hood that, yes, F them. F the lady in the hood with all them kids and all them baby daddies who don't take care of none of them, and all her children grow up to be hoes and drug dealers. F her. Certain people in the hood, yes, F them. And we should be able to say that. We should be able to say, I'm from the hood, but F them. But ultimately, that's not what it was between Lil Baby and them. Not Lil Baby. Why I keep saying Lil Baby? 21 Savage. Word on the street is 21 Savage and them was saying F the streets because they getting into legal troubles. That's what they said. I didn't say it. Okay? So after that, all the rappers came out and the streets have been divided. Well, more people have joined in on the F the Streets movement. One of those people is Wacka Flocka. We spoke to Rollo, my new husband. And for all you hoes that saw me claim him first, leave my man alone. For all you hoes that saw me claim my man Rollo, that's my man. I claimed him yesterday. He just don't know it yet, okay? Now, I haven't called him yet. And I haven't ran into him. But when I run into him, that's my man. Don't go try to get my man. All you hoes up in Atlanta, don't go over there walking by him with your BBL and switching. Leave him alone. He is taken. So anyway, my man had came out and he said because he owned the block, he get to say it as he should. Because that's what real bosses do. Okay. Shout out to my husband, Rollo, because that's my new man. Anyways, so here come Wacka Flocka. He has something to say. And he even mentioned my man. And he said my man a real one, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Let's get into it.
Anybody say F where they come from, F what they doing, and that nature, that's trauma. That's trauma. And it's deeper than just F it as a whole. No, F the motherfuckers that's in it, making it terrible. And F you for staying the same teenager saying, hey, I'm a product of my environment. No, nigga, you're a product of what you became out of your environment. It's time for you to change. If you're an adult, there's no more excuses where I'm from. They hiding literacy from me, or this man, or that culture. That nigga is you. You need to stop. If anybody say F where they come from, F what they doing anything harming you, harming your body, that's food, harmful liquids you put in your body, harmful information, harmful sounds. Man, you got to start taking accountability as a person, as a human, not as nothing else, as a fucking human being, man. I'm telling you. And for everybody that's running up on me like, yo, man, Wacka, I'm trying to get on, I'm going to get your number. Nigga, I'm not giving you my number. Like, please, cut it out. And I'm not messing with nobody that don't have purpose when they rap. Point blank, period. But on some real shit, I want you to really think, man, like, all this weird shit going on with the Netflix documentaries, and I just tell a nigga, like, why y'all hanging with senior citizens and thinking you ain't gonna play bingo? I just want to know. Doing anything harming you, harming your body, that's...
One thing I will give Wacka, he never was an industry nigga. Like, I ain't gonna say never, but I rarely seen Wacka with a whole bunch of industry niggas. He typically stay, to himself. He typically stay to himself, but he's right. If you still holding on to the streets, it's really you holding on to the trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people like to hold on to the streets and all that stuff because it makes them feel better about the situation that they still in. Okay. But at the end of the day, we all should be saying F the streets. We really should, because there's nothing good comes out of the streets. And people might say, but that's not true because I came from the streets and I did well. You are an anomaly. The fact of the matter is the mass majority of the children that live in the streets won't make it out. Even if they don't die or get shot, the mass majority of the people that come from the hood won't make it out. Yo, put a 3 in the chat if this ever happened to you. I know when every time I go home, and I don't even have to go home, I could just go on Facebook. Them niggas, and no shade, shout out to the people I went to school with. They still doing the same thing we was doing when I was in high school. They ain't changed. Only thing different is they got kids now. Their biggest highlight is worried about the high school reunion. No shade, I love my people. But I was thinking to myself, all the stuff I got going on in life, if I would have stayed home in New Orleans, I'd have been right with them. With nothing to live for, but waiting on Sunday for a second line and the high school reunion to come around next year. No shade. If I would have stayed in New Orleans and I never left, if Katrina never happened and I never left twice, I swear to God, I would be in New Orleans, waking up every day. Girl, I'm so tired of this thing falling. My bad. My sign fell again. I'm so tired of it falling. I got to find a way to keep it up. I don't want to put it up permanently because I'm going to move it downstairs to the basement when I get the basement finished. But it keeps falling. But anyway, listen, that's neither here nor there. I'm saying all that to say, like, They do the same things that they've always done back then, and nothing changes. And then it's hard to see when you go back and you look at it. I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling embarrassed and I feel bad for them. Because it's just like, wow, all of these things that they could have experienced or explored if they had just gotten out of the neighborhood. But that's the streets. The streets does not create an environment that's conducive for anybody. So for anybody to feel like, oh, you saying F the streets, no, F you, it's typically somebody who can't get out of them. I think it's typically people who know that not only can they not get out of them, their mama never got out of them, the mama before that never got out of them, and they looking at themselves saying, I'll probably never get out of them, and they looking at their kids saying, they'll probably never get out of it, and they looking at their grandkids saying, they'll probably never get out of it. Y'all ever seen that? I know this happened in my family. Section 8 used to get passed down from generations to generations. That happened in my family. When my grandma's sister died, her daughter got her Section 8. Nigga, they was passing that shit down like it was a goddamn life insurance policy. That's different. That's different. That's different. Let's get into this person. So this guy had to say something. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Anyway, he has something to say about the F the Streets movement, and I thought it was dope. Check this out.
Talking about fuck the streets, nigga. Ain't no fuck the streets. Nigga, fuck the streets. Fuck Adam 22, No Jumper, Jerry Heller, and Jerry Springer. Fuck your fake codes, your demonized culture, and your selective politicking. Niggas done lost their life for this shit and got back what? Niggas spent decades of their life in jail and got back what? Niggas kept it solid and got back what? Nigga, are you blind? Ain't no memorial statues for real niggas. You be lucky to get a headstone. The streets made us who we are, while at the same time robbing us of who we could have been. How many niggas would have been athletes? How many niggas would have been architects? How many niggas would have been revolutionary inventors? How many niggas would have been extraordinary surgeons? Saying fuck the streets and saying fuck giving up our future. Fuck shortchanging ourselves. Fuck being sacrificed. Fuck being exploited by the system. The funeral homes and mortuaries make $1 billion a year from gun violence. The prison system makes $80 billion a year locking your black ass up, and our communities don't see none of it. Calling niggas marks and bitches for saying fuck the streets is like me calling y'all marks and bitches for letting the police push y'all against the wall and rub his hand through your ass while he fondle your nuts. Because when that white boy pull up and violate y'all, all that gangster shit go out the window. What part of the code is that? And don't get it confused. Fuck these rappers. Fuck who getting the publicity. We the face of this shit. We been pushing this shit. We at ground zero. Saying fuck the streets is not saying fuck our people. It's not saying fuck what we've been through. It's saying fuck the mentality, because the streets is here. Let that marinate.
All of the chains are here. That's a whole other story. But this brother was spitting. It's a crab in a barrel mentality. I tell people this all the time. I just went and picked up some crabs when I made gumbo. What a lot of y'all don't notice is most times when you pick up, if y'all ever bought blue crabs, I can't speak on any other crabs because I only bought live blue crabs. So I'm from New Orleans and we cook with live food, right? Live seafood for the most part. And whenever you make gumbo, if you can get live blue crabs, you make sure you want to get the live ones because you can drop it. You see what I'm saying? It works out perfectly. Fresher the better. One thing I noticed whenever I would go and buy crabs and pick up crabs, people would always think that when you grab one, you always notice how another crab will be connected to it, and you'll be like, oh snap, it's the crab grabbing the other one trying to take it with him. Y'all pay attention to that. No, it's never the crab that's getting picked up out of the barrel that's holding on to the other crab. It's the crab in the barrel that grabs onto the crab being removed from the barrel, because the crab in the barrel thinks that the crab being removed is going somewhere great. Let me say it in a better English. So when you go grab a crab and it's connected to another crab, pay attention to which crab has which crab. You'll notice that the one that you're not picking up, the one that's connected to the one you want, that one is holding on to the one you want, but it's holding on to that one because it believes that that one is going to get something or go somewhere that it cannot get or go. That's the crab in the barrel mentality. Holding on to something or somebody because you think they're going to outdo you or outpace you or get something over you. Street niggas have crab in the barrel mentalities. They so afraid that if a nigga get out, that they gonna outdo them and outpace them, that they shame niggas for even thinking like F the streets. It's the same like the crab. They so scared they just rather grab onto you, not knowing where you going. They rather grab onto you to hold you down because if we gotta be here, nigga, you gotta be here too. Yeah. I just think the mentality, the chains ain't never been on our arms and hands and ankles. The chains always been on our minds. The chains ain't never been on our hands. They don't have to put them on our hands when the ones on our brains are so good. I want to show y'all this other video. Y'all like the video, please and thank you.
All these street niggas trying to protect the streets. Nah, that shit dead. I told y'all this shit was gonna happen with the Young Thug video I made about 2 months ago, bitch. I told you. Every street dude is running from that shit Thug went through. An identity crisis. Because motherfuckers is realizing the same shit that taught you how to survive will not teach you how to live. And if you try to use your survival techniques to live, you will die and ruin your fucking life. That's what happens. And you're either gonna be too scared to move forward and too tired to stay where you're at. You don't want to be in jail. You don't want to commit crime. You don't want to be seen as a fucked up person. You don't want to be seen as a killer, but you don't want to drop the street identity. You're too scared to figure out, who am I if I was never a street guy? What is a man to me if I had to make up my own definition? What does it mean to be real to me if I was never indoctrinated in this shit as a kid? And that shit's scary. And instead of going through their identity crisis, just like fucking Thug went through, everybody, all the street dudes that's still trapped in that shit is trying to be like, no, the streets ain't over. The streets ain't over. No, the streets is over. They over. I'm happy that this shit happened because the young kids see it. They see it and they ain't stupid because they ain't been indoctrinated in that shit. So they don't got them same attachments that you got, that you was trained to have. The babies is growing up like, well, no, it looks stupid though. No, young buck, it ain't stupid. Just stay out the streets. But the streets ain't stupid though. But no, it looks stupid though. It looks stupid though. No, they not stupid. The streets ain't stupid, man. It's all good. Them people just trying their best. I get that. But it's still stupid. You can do stupid stuff and not know no better. Then you got people saying, well, you knew what you signed up for when you got in the streets. No, because how can a kid know what you signing up for? You telling me as a child, you knew that, oh, I'm probably gonna go to jail, get shot. My girl might get shot. My mama might get shot. I'm gonna go through all of that. You telling me every street dude knew that shit as a kid, as a fucking child who didn't choose this life? Remember? You didn't choose the fucking life. So how did you not choose the life, but you knew what you signed up for? That don't make sense. You didn't know. You didn't know. You got fucking bamboozled, and now the bamboozling has become a part of your identity. And you so scared to let the lie go because you don't know who you is without that lie that they sold you. And instead of growing and pushing that lie on out and rediscovering yourself, you'd rather keep that bullshit alive and tell other motherfuckers, it ain't bullshit. You ain't got to do it, but don't call it bullshit. Nah, it's bullshit, my boy. And I want you to be free from it. You not a street dude. You life. You could be whatever you want to be. A real man is whatever you make it to be. It don't just got to be that. The streets is dead. And if you still in the streets, I'm here to tell you, brother, you more than that. That's not your identity. And I know it. All these street niggas trying to protect the streets. Nah.
And you know, this what made me mad with Boosie. Because Boosie is 50 years old. And even if he had even if he was right in his opinion, at 50 years old, your message behind all of it is still, no, don't say F the streets. At 50, my nigga. Boosie, one of them people who can't reinvent himself. He's nothing without that identity that white boy gave him when they put him in the rap game. Like, and these the niggas who come into the streets as kids and they die old ass street nigga. And I'm talking about mentality wise. I don't give a damn how much money Boosie got. He got the street mentality. You know what I mean? The chains have always been on the brain. The chains, they don't have to put them on your hands when they work so well on your brains. The fact that You getting shamed, or anybody. I don't care who the messenger was. The fact that anybody could get shamed for saying F the streets and then have the reverse psychology turned around on them like, oh, you saying F the people? Nigga, ain't nobody said F the people. You know exactly what they meant. But you don't want nobody to elevate like the crabs in the barrel. You don't want nobody else to elevate. That's too much. I'm too scared that if you get picked up, you might go somewhere better than me. So they don't want you to elevate. So what do? Hold you down, keep you down. The F the Streets movement is needed. And I think that the children in the streets need this. Lil Baby just did a video shoot. We talked about it this year. And some kids got shot because he went on in an op neighborhood with some other kids, knowing that they had beef with the kids in that neighborhood. And guess what? After them little kids got shot and they went on the news, Lil Baby went about his business. Come on, man. The F the Streets thing should be real. And I really do hope a lot of young people get this and really stick to it, because it's the mentality we got to get out of. You know the opposite side of the F the Streets movement, the women's side of that, the Rockheads and the Christianos. That's the female side. The male side are the gangbangers. They are the drug dealers. You know, the winos. And the female side is the girl who have all the children in the neighborhood. She sleep with everybody. She don't have no husband. The children grow up to terrorize the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? She might play bingo or play cards. She might gamble. She be in the ballroom all night on the weekend. Yay! That's the female version of them niggas. Both together have single-handedly been the detriment to the community. For real. All jokes aside, the F the Streets movement need to be real. We done lost too many kids. Too many children done got killed. If anybody don't say F the Streets, you know why. Now I want to move to this Tylor Chase dude. Y'all remember this little clear boy from Nickelodeon, y'all? I know y'all remember him because I remember him. And I ain't even used to watch Nickelodeon, girl. Who this little clear boy is? Now, this the little clear boy from Nickelodeon, and we talked about how Nickelodeon sucks the energy and the life force out of these children and how hardly none of them grow up to be successful. So this little clear boy who used to be on Nickelodeon, I don't know what show it was, but they found him recently, and he's on drugs. Now, he had put out a video. I don't know if he's on drugs. No, he is on drugs. He is on drugs. But he had did a video years ago talking about his bipolar disorder and everything. But either way, it's been said that they found him in the streets. And mind you, this was a kid who made millions of dollars for Disney. Let's get into it. And this is what he's doing today. This is how they found him. Check him out.
Hey, bro, you brought us so much happiness on TV. I'm going to bring you a little happiness today, all right? God bless you, my friend. You brought us a lot of happiness on Nickelodeon, so. Thank you very much. No problem, man. It's the least we could do for you. It was called Ned's Declassified, his school survival guide that he created with his best allies, his best friends. Cool, bro. Hey, you have a good one, okay?
All right, so I just got off the phone with the rehab center that Sean Weiss from the Mighty Ducks had posted, saying that they have a bed and a rehab center ready for Tylor Chase tonight if he is coherent and ready to get help. So right now I'm on my way to find Tylor at the same spot that I just saw him at. And hopefully if he's ready and able to, I'll get him in my car, take him to a rehab center tonight so he could get help. All based off the video that was posted earlier. So appreciate you guys sharing. Appreciate you guys putting me in contact with the right people. And hopefully we can get him help. I'll keep you guys updated.
So Tylor Chase had gone viral a few times because he has been seen on the streets. And he was telling people, yeah, I'm the kid from Nickelodeon. Now, something that nobody want to talk about is how Nickelodeon eats these kids up and spit them out. What the fuck is Nickelodeon and Disney doing to these children? What is happening on these sets or behind the scenes of these sets that's got all these kids growing up fucked up like this? Is anybody going to ask? And I know a lot of Black American people done seen this, especially back in the 2000s, because I know I had my baby in 2001. It was really big. I remember this girl I went to school with named Ashley. Her son is an actor, and she wanted nothing more but to get her baby on Nickelodeon or Disney. I can't remember. And she went to an audition, and they didn't choose him, but he ended up doing some work, I want to say, with Nick. Either way, she was distraught. She thought it was the end of the world. They playing with my baby. And I'm telling you, God sometimes put rejection in front of you for your protection. There's something very deep and dark and Hollywood with them kids. If you understand energy harvesting and you understand these people, you know that a lot of their sacral energy and a lot of the energy that they harvest come through the kids. Hell, I think Disney Channel was created just for that. I think Disney was created just for that, to get innocent kids to get their innocent energy so that these grown-ass, ignorant, evil people can use it for their benefit. I believe that. I believe that's the whole purpose of Disney. Just to siphon a whole bunch of energy from them kids. They do it sexually. They do it all types of ways. But anyway, this poor young man, if you have a heart, you got to know that this is messed up. Take race off the table. This young boy made millions of dollars for Disney, and now he's homeless in the street. And mind you, a lot of people want to be homeless. I know he did a video talking about him being bipolar. Let me see if I can pull that up. Here's the video where he spoke about his bipolar disorder 10 years prior to now. Y'all check this out.
I'm only just a person, a lowly being incapable of change. And I'm chained down to my bedroom by the gravity of bipolar. If I were a sailor, or a pirate for that matter, then surely, well, of course there is a seldom moment of a peaceful wave. I still look to the cloudy, dark, abandoned and blackened sky, as the peaceful waters convert back to wicked, wretched waves of destruction. Basically, I have a hard time in life. I know that I can make it better. But right now I'm a magician who has misplaced his top hat and rabbit. No one comes to my shows anymore. I'm a leaf in a running gutter with the inevitable fate of ending up in a drain. The season blots out the vivid green with orange and yellow despair. Alas, I'm only a sailor on a sinking boat, ruptured by the onslaught of pirates. Perhaps I didn't want to be a sailor anymore anyway. Looking back,
man, there is something very, very dark. We already know in Hollywood, but there's something even darker than that in Disney. So let's fast forward. So he was seen on the street. His co-star found him and he decided to help him. He got him a place to stay. I want to say he got him some food. And I also want to say he said that he's going to get him into a rehab. Before we get into that video, I think I have another video. Let's get into this right quick.
I have received many messages about Tylor Chase. I reached out to some friends of mine, and we have a bed for him at a detox, and we have a place for him to go and get long-term treatment, thanks to my buddy Mike Jordan at 1111 Recovery. All we need to do now is find him. I'm not in Los Angeles, or I would go look for him myself. We hear he's on La Sierra at Riverside. I don't really know where that is, but if anybody can go get a face-to-face with Tylor, please DM me so we can get him some help in time for the holiday. Thank you.
So people started pulling together their resources. And let me say this. This Tylor kid, he seemed like one of the nice, quiet kids that used to be on the set. Because it's like once he went viral, a lot of people from Nick and a lot of other celebrities were like, oh, shit. And you can tell, listen, if he was an asshole, nobody would give a damn. He would go viral and then people would eat their turkey and their dressing. I swear to God. He had to have a good heart, or at least a good heart, or at least be a good-hearted kid for the response from everybody to be the way that it is. And I'm not going to hold you. His energy gives me that he's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? His energy gives me, and I don't know him, just from what I'm reading through the internet, he gives me like he's a nice, cool, calm, collected, chill, respectful, speak when spoken to type of guy. And regardless of who you are, if you don't do wrong to people, wrong shouldn't be done to you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people are pouring together their resources trying to help him, and a lot of people feel bad for the little kid. Now he's suffering probably through drug use and all that stuff after this. I would too, especially if I'm homeless living on the streets, but he's probably got all kind of health issues and everything. I want to get into this. It says Mighty Ducks star. Oh, he played on Mighty Ducks. Star offers to help. Oh, no, that's the man. That's the guy who just offered to help him. The fat kid from Mighty Ducks. It says Mighty Ducks star offers to help homeless Nickelodeon actor Tylor Chase. All we need to do now is find him. Okay, that was the guy from the video before. Gotcha. Okay. So all these different child Hollywood actors are coming to Taylor's defense trying to help him, right? Now, I want to go fast forward into the friend from the show, the co-worker. Now, this is the co-worker. I want to say this guy's FBA. His name is Daniel Curtis Lee. He found out about Taylor, and he went out and he wanted to help him. It says Daniel Curtis Lee, a.k.a. Cookie from Ned's Declassified, says he's actively searching for rehab centers to help house Taylor Chase and get him back on the road to recovery after first securing him temporary lodging at a hotel. Let's get into this guy, and God bless this dude, Daniel Curtis Lee, because he didn't have this to do, but he did. Y'all, check this out. And the other people.
So a lot of people have been reaching out, seeing if I'm still in touch with Tylor since that last TikTok video where I went to visit him. And yeah, man, as a matter of fact, I just got off a call with him. Shout out to Remy. You're so awesome for making that FaceTime call happen, because it's so hard to get in touch with him just because, you know, he'll have a phone one day and then maybe not the next. But also Tylor got a chance to speak to his dad today. He got a chance to FaceTime his dad. Remy set that up right before the call with me. And you know, just love is all we can really give people sometime. And I'm happy that he was able to have that connection with his pops, and he seemed super receptive today to conversation. Had a little prayer going on at one point, so that was really great. I know his mom says that direct funds to him might be dangerous, and I want to respect her wishes, but maybe you guys can help me out, man. TikTok or the socials. Who knows about making like a trust or something like that? Something that's contingent upon someone completing like a rehab or some type of process. I really believe we can get Tylor back on his feet. And, you know, I'm super feeling it right now with the holiday season. I've been traveling a lot. I'm producing, directing this reality show for Clarissa Shields. And, you know, it's been hard to make time, but he's on my heart often, on my mind often, man. So still out here. It's Tylor Chase forever. So if any of you guys have any ideas, man, I'd love to explore some options to improve his situation. There's been such a huge outpouring of support from the community. And like I say, I don't like the way some of you guys are going about the videos and stuff like that. But if it's real love and genuine love and support, man, I really think we can get him back on his feet. He seems to be really excited about the fact that so many people have been inspired by him. So you guys who are reaching out and telling him everything he's meant to you, I think that's really great. And sending everybody a happy holidays. Stay safe and warm at this time. The storm's going to be pretty heavy from Tuesday to like Thursday or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow and try to get these clothes to him. And if you guys know anything about rehab. Also, randomly, Kali'i was another co-star of ours. He played like Timmy Toot Toot on the show. He has rehab facilities, and he's saying that he might be able to pull off a scholarship situation for Tylor, and I think that would be amazing.
So that was a co-worker. I want to show y'all the video of him getting Tylor set up in an apartment and, you know, getting him off the streets and all that stuff, because I thought that was dope that he did that. Check him out.
Season, and I just wanted to give you an update. Shaun Weiss and his team put a lot of effort into trying to get him into a hospital last night, and I thought it worked. His dad told me it worked, but it turns out he kind of backed out.
Was yours the cheese?
So today I went to have pizza with him. It was delicious. Shout out Blaze Pizza.
Yeah. Cheese, you got the cheese and now that's the way you eat a pizza right there. That's the way.
I also got to let him chat with his old friend Devin Werkheiser and my guy Nettie. So they couldn't get him into a car last night, and that's why they weren't able to get him to the hospital. But he trusted an old friend. Yeah, it's the holiday season. It's rainy out, and I just wanted him to have at least some basic accommodations. He wanted to stay local, and this was the only one that was open and accepting people. So here we are, man.
I'm going to come back and holler at you, man, and we'll talk more about trying to get that situation squared away so we can do the rehab or whatever we need to, okay?
Okay.
Okay, give me a hug, man. Love you, brother. Love you, man. So happy to see you, dude.
Thank you. I'm so happy to see you as well.
You're the man, brother, and I believe in you, and we're going to win, bro. All we got to do is stay with it and keep working, dude.
So there's that. There's the Tylor bit, and that was the dude helping Tylor out to get him a place to stay. This is the thing. Nickelodeon, Disney, all of them been messing over these churn. Been. And it seems like it is normal for them to just chew these people up and spit these people out and go on about their business. I mean, it's always a black person helping a white person, and I don't like that. I hate the imagery of it because it's like, damn, why it's hard for us to go viral helping each other? But neither here nor there. Regardless of race, what this what this man is going through, Tylor, whatever his name, Chase, is messed up. You know, you make millions of dollars for a company and then you end up homeless and probably battered and traumatic and all that stuff. Yeah, that's not cool. And I thought that it was good that this brother stepped in to help. You know, he got a good heart. That's who we are by nature. You know what I'm saying? By nature, we are good-hearted people. Okay? By nature. And I'm the blackest bitch that you know. But unfortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunately. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say it. Because it ain't even important. The point I'm making is this. I hate the imagery of it. This black dude have to help the white dude. But at the end of the day, if we look beyond that, there's a huge problem going on at Nickelodeon and Disney. I know they did the documentary on it and it was very much really focused on one person, but you got to know this is a systematic thing going on over there. I believe personally Disney was created just to suck the energy and the life force out of children so that these old white clears could remain young. You know, they eat babies and things of that nature, but so these old white clears could remain young and be rich. That's a real thing. If you don't know about it, that's why you've been getting your energy siphoned for all these years as well. Okay? Yeah, it really do be the God in us. It really do. That's why we so nice, because we made in his image, and his likeness. That's why. Y'all can't get mad at black people, especially black Americans, for being so nice. We're nice like this because we are made in his image and we are made in his likeness. God don't say I'm only going to help you and not help you. He help everybody. So you can't be mad, even though it makes you mad, because I know it makes me mad. It makes me pissed for how nice we are. However, Karma, we got to charge it to the game. It's the God within us. That's the Achilles heel that the enemy has always used against us. The God in us. That's why he came and brought us Christianity, because he knew there was a God in us. Hello? He just taught us to take it outside of us and go to the white boy he called Jesus. Story for a whole nother day. It's sad that these children are making all this money for these companies, and here's where they are. The dude, Taylor, I hope he get the help he needed. He is on drugs. He did talk about being bipolar. Most homeless people and people on drugs are there because they want to. If he wants to help, who knows? Him being helped by his former castmates might be the help that he needed. You know? Who knows? Who knows? At any rate, though, I think that it's messed up that he's like that, but I'm glad that he got help. But that was the end of the show, y'all. What y'all think? Why am I treating this like this doggone Real Housewives? But that was the end of the show, y'all. I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. I do have Love and Hip Hop coming on the Dollhouse, so make sure y'all check that out. And I did want to come back and go live on the Dollhouse as well. I just got to finish Love and Hip Hop. I did start it, but I just got to finish it. With that being said, y'all, I'm getting up off of here. I got to go run to the store. It is Christmas Eve. I forgot it was Christmas Eve. But I got to go run to the store and get some things, because I'm gonna be locked up in here for Christmas. But with that being said, love y'all down to the ground. Catch y'all on the next one. Take care of each other. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.